I know we're a little bit removed from summer, but I wanted to ask about working with your brothers a little bit. How do you think that helped you? I mean, I know obviously probably helps on like finishing drives of basket when you're going against NBA quality players. Are there things they do that help you like mentally, mindset, and thinking about game situations too?
Just the way they work, pretty much. I've obviously around them a lot and know what it takes and how hard they work. So that just teaches me always to work hard. On the basketball mindset, just basically knowing what plays to make at the right time. Obviously, they're both pretty much guards in the league, so I could just watch them and see what I need to do and just learn from that.
Do they give you feedback? Do they watch your games at all and ever like text you or call you about stuff?
Yeah, they do. They tell me what I've done wrong and obviously when I have a good game, so that's cool.
Is that helpful for you?
Yeah. I mean, it's just another person telling me what I need to work on, and obviously people in the NBA level, so that always helps.
Getting Jalen to kind of take that next step, he had, I think, 8 assists, 1 turnover against Cal. How crucial is that in just giving you someone else to work with at that guard position?
It's always good. When we don't turn the ball over, I have probably the most, but it's always good not to turn the ball over, and he could shoot the ball obviously really well, so just that and just playing with him helps me get open a lot more, and he's obviously finding people right now, so that's obviously good.
Colorado had a couple upsets, or looked like upsets last week. Stanford beat USC. Does it seem like the Pac-12 is like completely up for grabs?
I mean, it always seems that way. Last year was kind of top-heavy, but teams were really good, and a lot of people beat, like, I guess you consider the top team. So, yeah, I think it's up for grabs, and I think we should have a pretty good opportunity this weekend to stay in first place.
Does that make it winning at home and all the more important to make sure you do that?
For sure. It's always good to protect home court, and when you can do that, it helps you out in the long run.
What have you seen from Utah on film?
I watched a couple of their games. They just really attack the basket. Obviously, a couple of them can shoot threes. Their bigs are pretty good. And just from last year, knowing how they play, they always play hard and they play good defense. So.
What are some keys for you guys to get this win against Utah? Obviously, you're familiar with this team. But
yeah, just defense. That's all it is. That's really all we can do right now is play defense. I think offense will come once we get stops and get out and run. So really just defense.
Tom,
How's it going?
how's your recovery going from the hit to the face?
It's cool. Yeah, going well. Still got stitches in there, just kind of taking it day by day. But yeah, it's not hurting too bad. Just probably gonna wear the mask for a while now.
Think you'll be wearing that again this weekend?
Probably, yeah. I think so.
Okay. Coach said he might make you wear it, given you made so many threes the other day.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I probably will end up wearing it for a while just to give it a little more time to recover in case we get hit again. But yeah, just one of those things.
Alex and Gigi, what did you think about the way they played? I mean, obviously their roles have kind of changed with the two guys out. They've got more minutes. Alex had a really good offensive game the other day. How much of a boost have they given you guys?
Oh, they were great. Yeah, I mean, those two guys, I think all three of us bigs. I mean, we have the ability to stretch the floor and make some threes. I think that puts a lot of pressure on the defense. But those guys especially, because, yeah, that's one thing that they can bring to every game is making threes and creating off the bounce, too. So I was glad to see them do so well, and I think they can just continue moving forward.
What stands out to you about Utah on film so far?
About Utah?
Yeah.
They're a very young, very athletic team. I mean, they're very they, I guess, have a lot of offensive firepower. They kind of run their offense through Justin Bibbins, and he's a very good player. But yeah, I mean, they're going to be a very tough test for us, but I think we'll be ready for a fight.
Have you played against Justin Bibbins before? You guys are both kind of local.
Yeah, I've never
Okay.
played against him. I knew him growing up, but yeah, I never actually had a chance to. I guess at Long Beach State, he was there. I played against him in college, but never in high school or adolescent years. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you got it.
When you see what Stanford did to SC, does it make you feel a little bit better because it just shows that they can do that to another good team?
I mean, it's the Pac-12, and any team can do that on any given night. I mean, of course, that's one we wanted to win. We want to win all our games. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing. I mean, Stanford's a very good team. They had their player Dorian Pickens back, which is one of their better guys. And yeah, I mean, that's just one thing they can do. I mean, they got that win, and that was very, very big for them. So yeah, they're just a capable team, very capable team.
Thomas, you're familiar with Utah. What are some keys that you feel that you guys need to do to get this win?
I think execution is going to be very important for us. Their team especially, their coach, Chris Stoliak, is a guy that I think emphasizes that a ton to them. He calls a lot of great plays for him and just puts him in a lot of situations to be successful. So I think we have to counteract that and, just try to be efficient on defense in our positioning and our help, and, just try to execute the best we can offensively to be efficient.
Do you feel your and Alex pick and pop is crucial for this game?
I think it kind of provides a little wrinkle to our offense, and because it makes it harder. Because if you're trying to guard Aaron off the screen, you want to give as much help as you can, and it'll give guys like Alex, me, and Gigi more space to knock down threes off pick and pop situations. So it's just trying to play off one another, and I think that's one area that is really effective for us.
Aaron's role obviously changed, going from sixth man to kind of the leading point guard. But have you seen him enhance his game as far as things he's brought to it or gotten better at this season?
Yeah, I mean, he's become a better leader. He's tightened up his game, and he's just gotten better overall as a player. So, it's starting to show.
Have you ever seen him go up against his brothers, or is that it's probably not here when he does that?
Yeah, I've seen it maybe once, 2 years ago.
Okay.
Our freshman year, Drew and Justin came down and they played pickups with us. So.
What's that like when he's able to go against NBA players? Obviously, I'm assuming that helps his game.
I mean, it helps everybody,
Yeah.
Anybody who's able to go against the top of the top, it helps you get better. So it's good for everybody.
When you talk about Aaron's leadership qualities and how they're growing, are there any examples that you can kind of point to that he's really been able to kind of?
Yeah. I mean, he's a lot more vocal now. He never used to be as vocal as he is now. So he has his way about, he won't just jump on you. Like, he'll just talk to you sometimes, or he'll jump on certain people, but he knows how to approach different people.
So that's during like timeouts and dead
Yeah.
ball.
He's more vocal.
Was he also vocal like with the China situation? Did he help kind of pull you guys together maybe a little bit?
Not really. We kind of kept it together as a whole, so we knew what we had to do.
You look at Gigi and Alex, they had a pretty good game the other game. What kind of a boost have they given you guys?
They're giving us a great boost. It's always good when you have bigs that are playing well. So I just hope they can keep it going.
What stands out to you about Utah?
Say that one more time?
What stands out to you about Utah watching them on film?
They have very good guard play, and they have a monster down there and a big man. So we're just gonna have to work hard and follow the game plan. Hopefully, get the W.
You've seen this Utah team up close, but your first game in conference play against them, what do you feel like the keys for you guys to get this win against them?
We just have to, listen to coach, follow our game plan, and just execute. And if we do everything we're supposed to do right, then we put ourselves in a great position to win.
The Pac-12 seemed like there's really, there was kind of, obviously there's favorites going into the season, but, Colorado beating Arizona State, does it just feel like maybe it's really up for grabs right now?
Yeah, it's up for grabs. It's a very competitive conference, so anybody could lose on any given night. So you just have to stay focused and just execute, really.
Does that make winning at home all the more crucial?
It's very crucial. You have to win at home if you want a chance to win the Pac-12 title.
What progress have you seen Jalen Hands make since you guys have been starting conference play?
I mean, he's just becoming more comfortable. He's starting to figure out what he has to do. He's starting to pick his spots right, and it's paying off for him.